Hello and welcome. Today, we got something special planned. We are going to be playing Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo, which some people may have grown up with. Who knows? For the Pokemon games, we had to learn to speedrun this in like 2 days and see how low we could get. My PB was like a 2020, which wasn't too bad, I didn't think, but I don't think it ended up being that great. People got down into like the 18 minutes, maybe 17? I don't know if they broke into 17 minutes. It's kind of crazy to do that in just 2 days. For me, that's like, what can you do in 6 hours? Because I kept tripping up at the beginning of the game, so this might not be the greatest of speedruns, but we'll see what we can do. It's been a few weeks, so I've lost that muscle memory. You know what would be useful is if I press the start button instead of the... Hello, Abu. Yo, different starting screen, let's go. Alright. But yeah, when I was young, this was actually one of the Super Nintendo games my grandparents had. Which is... meant I had some familiarity, but considering the speedrun is this, not the most. It was essentially like I was relearning the game. This was one of the easier Disney platformers my grandparents had. Killing enemies is actually pretty slow, so that shouldn't happen too much. Hopefully. But like I said, this is... I'm not gonna try too hard. Our goal is to not get a game over. I think my PV had like 2 deaths in it, so... Oh, the lag in this game. One of the things I learned very early on was... Alright, we're getting hit there. And there. Alright, well that's bad. Anyways, one of the things I learned early on is do not walk up slopes. Slopes are slow. We don't want to walk up slopes. We want to walk down slopes. Walking down slopes is fast. Walking up slopes, very bad. So, hopefully you don't see me walk up too many slopes. That is one of the lessons I took to heart. Alright, we can get a small refill right here. No, we didn't get the good jump there. But this first area is the streets. This is the final part of it, and it's got one of the few boss battles in the game. Personally, I don't even know how you qualify boss battles in this game. Because there's one later on that just isn't challenging. It's technically a boss battle, but not. So we just stun this guy with apples like immediately when he starts his attack, and it's like very clean. We lost a few seconds, but that wasn't too bad. Like I said, I don't expect to PB on this. I'm just showing it off because it's a game I enjoy. It's one of the things I enjoyed most, so I like these little speedrunning challenges that we had to do during the Pokemon games. The DKC1 Ray attempts, these attempts, all fun. We're supposed to go through that. We're supposed to damage boost here, but by damage boost I'll have no HP left, so I don't want to. Alright. Hey, I made that jump. I never make that jump. But, this spot, that Scorpion has some RNG to which direction he moves, and, like I said earlier, killing those enemies is slow, but also I did not want to take damage there, so I went with what was safer for me. We have to wait for a Boo here. Alright. if you don't wait for a boo, you have to wait for him to come off screen, and it takes longer than waiting for a boo to show up. So, by the way, there's no consistency to how long these sections are. This is the end of the cave section. There are usually somewhere between 2 and 4 areas per stage, so. This place has 2. Lava has 2. The next 2 areas after that have 3 each. And I guess, like, the final area is also 3, so. Depends on if you want. Well, that was poorly done. That's fine. Alright, we're jumping up this, and we're fine. That is the end of the cave. We get to Abu! No! Infidels. But that was actually pretty good for the cave. Like I said, you weren't supposed to jump on those bats, but for me it works easier, so I do it. Now we've got lava section, which is 2 auto-scrollers, and we'll see how we do. We will see how we do. But, yeah, this is one of the Super Nintendo games my grandparents had when we were growing up. And we would often stay with our grandparents for, like, a weekend every month or 2, because my parents had to go to conventions and whatnot. So, this was one of the easier Disney platformers they had. Probably because it was so short. But because Jungle Book was hard. Like, I don't think I ever got past the 2nd stage of the Jungle Book game. Like, that was a difficult video game. Like, they also had Toy Story, and they had Lion King. And Lion King, I don't think I ever got past the wildebeest chase. But that wasn't platforming, so, you know, I feel less bad about that. And Toy Story is the same way. I got stuck on the RC missions in Toy Story because I am awful at that kind of control scheme. I still am awful at that kind of control scheme. Isometric driving is not my forte. I was bad at it in the Burger King game that was a racing game. I was bad at it in, I think, Sly Cooper had a section like that, where it was like isometric driving. I'm just bad at isometric driving. I accept this. And then the other Disney game they had was Goof Troop, which was really fun. It was a co-op adventure game. It had nothing to do with Goof Troop. Goofy and Max were just the main characters. Alright, so this stage, hopefully we don't die, but I don't have high hopes. Alright, we want to line up with the point of that, and we should be safe for a little bit. I've attempted recording this a couple times now, and I have... The first time I did this, I did it, like, deathless, and then... Since then, I have not had that fortune. This chasm is always scary for me, and I don't know why. It shouldn't be that difficult. Alright, we made it through, though. We made it through. Let's go. 2 auto-scrollers back-to-back. There's nothing... there is no time to be gained or lost as long as you don't die. But the lava ride is a very difficult stage. As a child, that was the hard stage for me. Alright. Well... That wasn't how that was supposed to work out, but we'll take it. This is where the speedrunniness is gonna slow down a lot for me. This stage gave me a lot of problems. So apparently the RNG that Genie uses here is like predetermined based on the number of lives you have. So since we have, if you have 1 or 2 lives, you get this pattern, which is the good pattern. And we failed. That's fine. We'll take it down here. Like I said, the speedrunniness of this game has ended for us at this point. You're supposed to be able to jump from there and be okay. I never could figure it out. It looked easy in the tutorial video I watched, because I will say that this game has a really good tutorial for beginners. There's like a video series, but like you're supposed to be able to jump from that cloud pretty easily, and I just never was able to do it. I don't think I was supposed to mash the R button though, so... And it's not like you lose that much time doing that, so... My bad. If you have 0 lives there, or if you have more than 2 lives, you get different patterns. And the easy... If you have 0, you get the easy pattern, which I think is just a bunch of clouds. But it's also extremely slow compared to the pattern we wanted. That bird. So technically we don't want to jump on these if we want to go fast, but jumping on them feels cool, and actually that's all I have to say about it. Jumping on those feel cool. Just like jumping on that bird feels cool, jumping on that thing feels cool. Oh, I don't know if I explained it, but apparently every time you open and close the cloth, you're getting, like, pushed a pixel or 2 forward or something like that, is my understanding. So that's why we open and close the cloth a lot. We aren't doing great here. What? We aren't doing great here. Luckily, the second half of the stage is pretty fast and self-explanatory. Oh, by the way, the reason we have 5 parts now is we collected 100 gems. That's what collecting gems does. You collect gems, you get more hearts, and a refill. If we were good, we'd schedule out when we'd want those. Or when we want the second one. So this time loss that we're gonna have is 1 from the death, and 2 from how miserably I played the beginning of the stage. Because the genie part is over. The genie part is really fun though. It's just a bunch of weird platforming that you can't really make sense of, but it works. So now we have the pyramid stage. Alright. We're gonna grab this bread just as a safety mechanism. Here we have flowing sand, which works as you would expect it to, as far as how it influences how fast and slow you're going. If you're going against the current, it slows you down. If you're going with the current, it speeds you up. No, we died. That's bad. That's very bad. I mean, if we were technically speedrunning it, if I cared about our time, that would be very bad. Because we were at the end of the stage, and that area of the end of the stage is bad. But the bigger issue is we are we are getting a game over, which means we lose our cloth, and losing our cloth is bad. But luckily, we're at the beginning of this world, so we can get our cloth back. I like that my first run I lost a cloth, and I was in the middle of this area, which means you don't get it back. But yeah, the pyramid is where my PB run fell apart at too, so. I didn't want to grab that. Why? Alright, there we go. That's what we wanted to do the first time. We wanted to land on that. It sends us going forward. We can take about as much damage as we want here, because we're about to get a new heart. Apparently when we get a game over, we lose all our gems too. But we can grab a heart here. We damage boost through this. Is this apples? Oh, it was. Well, I didn't stick around for it. Technically, I think we should be fine on apples. We're not going to use that many more. We gotta wait for these guys. The pyramid is filled with a lot of challenging platforming, especially if you're trying to go fast, so. We're not even in the hardest section yet. Because part 3 of the pyramid is a lot worse. My sprite was flashing, I couldn't see what was happening. Like, I've definitely died right here before. Alright. We're a little low on HP for this third section, but you know, ideally it works out. Because the enemy placement and general stage design for this stage is masterclass in being bad. We're gonna apple things just so we can go forward. Not what we wanted. Alright, we gotta... Whoa! I don't know what happened to my apple. It went through him. I threw the apple to stun him. Usually I don't. Luckily, our HP is good enough so we're not dying again in the stage. We have to worry a little bit about dying in the Jafar Palace stages, but odds are we're probably fine from getting another game over. Yeah. The enemy placement, though. You know what? We're just going through. This is the boss I was talking about. That's kind of a joke. Abu put on a helmet, and that was a boss. Plus 4 minutes. You'd love to see it. We'll be at plus 4 minutes at the end of this one, too, because we're about to go for a carpet ride. It's an auto-scroller. An auto-scroller that we can't die in, so that's good. Hopefully we collect 50 gems and we get full recover. It's kind of what we're hoping for at this point. I think we can do it, so... I think it wants us to be down here right now. Just gonna collect all these gems. Red gems are worth 3, by the way. So grabbing that will restore our health. Yeah, we don't want to get a game over mainly because I have no clue where another carpet is. But I think we're probably going to hit around the 25-minute mark, which, not too bad. It'll depend on if we get good Jafar RNG or not. And if I can pull off the quick Jafar kill too. Yeah, you get about 100 gems in this run. Around this stage specifically. But yeah, hopefully we can get a 25 minutes and we can be happy with that. Because I'm not going to put in enough effort to PB again in just the couple hours that I've attempted. Not even a couple hours. The 1 hour I've attempted to record this. Luckily, it's a fast game, so it's not the end of the world. I originally did not want to get any game overs, but we want these apples. Just in case. So I think we were supposed to damage boost through that or something, but I don't remember. I don't remember the last area at all. I just kind of moved forward and called it a day. It's like if I'm moving forward, I'm doing the right thing. Like we're jumping up this incline because it's slow. But as long as we're moving forward, I consider it winning. Hi, Yago. Like that is all I ask for in playing this. Is this Brad? No. Oh no. Well, I guess we get to see what the bonus stage looks like. This is so slow. Oh, we got a 1-up too. Oh no, we got that last stage. What am I talking about? We're just gonna mash, mash, mash away. I don't know what the genie does on this. In case you're wondering if this is a time loss. Yes, it is. I guess we're gonna find out what the genie does. Oh, that's cool. Not worth the time loss, but cool. We're gonna go for the Jafar quick kill, by the way. At the end of this stage, we killed Yago. I think he got. Well, we don't see him again, so it doesn't. We don't know if we killed him or not. There's a 1-up in here, yeah. We grab that. This isn't a run anymore. Ooh, we barely missed that. It's not a big deal though, because right here's a chicken that we did not grab. That's fine. We technically came out of that with an extra heart. We could, in theory, damage boost over those spikes, but we're not trying to speed things up anymore. Alright, so we're gonna go hide in this corner and wait for a good pattern. Yo, we got the good pattern to start, and we failed. Alright. I think we have to go on this side now. So we need him to summon the pot jars. Or pot birds. But we messed up, like, his RNG. Because he's on left side now. Ow. Okay, well, he's back on the other side RNG. We're fine. We're gonna get the quick kill because it looks cool. Hopefully. I want the quick kill. So we do this. No! We missed. Okay, we got a version of the quick kill. Yeah. Because every time you hit him, he does this, like, lightning 3 times in a row, and you're supposed to try to get that, like, as soon as you can. And we had the opportunity to do it immediately. Oh, we finished that a while ago. But we, yeah, I failed it, and then you have to wait for RNG to give it to you again. And you don't always get it the first try, too. Sometimes you'll get, like, lightning 4 times in a row. I never learned the snake quick kill. Hi, snake. The lag in this fight is incredible. The game just does not like the fire. By the way, it's 8 hits, I believe. If I remember correctly, we have to hit him 8 times. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th hit, he's dead. That was the fastest I killed the snake, so that's cool. He also has RNG to him. There's a quick kill, you can hide behind him, but I'll take the 25-33 for a D-rest. We had, what, 2 game overs and a bonus in there? That's not bad. Considering my PB was a 2020, we will take that. Or no, we had 1 game over and almost a second. That's what happened. We had a lot of late stage deaths, so. But, like, learning to speedrun this in the time of, like, 2 days was kind of a fun little experiment thingy. I enjoyed, but I kind of wish it was over the weekend, or one of the days was over a weekend, like a Friday, Saturday. That would have been cool. But I guess then I would have poured too much time into it. But it's fine. Just learning the game was good. But being consistent at this game was miserable. So many restarts on my end. Ooh. But yeah, plus you had to... Some people were playing chess the day before this. Like, they only focused on this for 1 day. I did not touch chess because chess is... It's too mentally straining for me. I couldn't do it. Unfortunate, but it's... no. Not during the week, even. Ooh, that would have made it worse, but... And then, after this, I believe is what we're gonna be playing on Thursday, which was Backpack Battles? So that'll be fun. Or Wednesday. We'll be playing Backpack Battles on Wednesday. Which I think is updated now, so it's going to be slightly different from what I played, but we just tried to rank up, and that was a fun game, but it eventually slowed down to the point where it's like... Ladders drain me so much. I can only do like 3 ladder battles in Pokemon even, before 3 to 5, and then I'm just kind of tapped out and need to go do something else, so... Rushing Backpack Battles did not help. But I did enjoy that game, so we're gonna have that be the video on Wednesday. And then we'll talk about the last 2 things that 3 things. Yeah. We're watching the story of Aladdin. Oh, we can't even press start. We're stuck with this. There. They just got engaged. You know what? That'll be the... Maybe. We'll maybe make that the image that's chilling underneath the timer this entire time. So it's not completely black down there. But yeah, this was a fun time. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.